In today's video, we are hoping to do £300. Yes, I know, it's impossible, isn't it? £300 is the 15th of December, it's 10 days before Christmas, so £300, 10 days before Christmas should be doable. Gonna do 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours, that should be doable. But, my friends, as we all know, Uber lowered the fares, so now we are working for extremely low fares. So is £300 possible in 10 to 12 hours on a Sunday, 10 days before Christmas? Well, stick around and find out. Okay, here we go then. Online. If you know this area, you'll know I'm in Bentwood Services, and we are off and running on Sunday. £300 the target. Yeah, first job off though. Oh, come on, look at this. 19 minutes away. 12.4 miles for £10. No, too far. Why have Uber now started doing this? Why are they starting offering jobs miles and miles away? That was 19 minutes away. We got one now coming on a trip radar. That's been taken. Trip repair's gone. That was £8. Another one comes in. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this one now. So the jobs are coming in. Well, they got this one now heading up to Corns Avenue, Newton the Willows, for Joanne, coming in on a 9.4 rating. 9.4 rating, 4.9 rating. Am I dyslexic or something? Getting words the wrong way around. 4.9 rating. And she's going to the high street in Newton the Willows. So we're off and running. It's Sunday. It's 10 days before Christmas. 10 days before Christmas. So 300 quid. I'll run till probably midnight, possibly. Yeah, give it a good shift, give it a good run, and see what we come up with. This job, £5, so £295 to go. There you go, my friends, first job in the bank. So it took 6 minutes 18 seconds to do. It was 1.74 miles, and that netted us £5.89, which I've got to say isn't too bad. So let's get going again. Onwards and upwards, Newton the Willows. But where will I go to next? As expected, it is busy. I thought it would be busy today, 10 days before Christmas. Of course it's going to be busy. But the fares, well, next job up now is at Newton the Willows Station. Coming in from Maria, coming in on a 4.92 rating. And it's a £10 job. So this looks like it's going to St Helens. Blue dots appeared, that means she's there, and it's her job. So £10 job next, that puts on 15 quid, and we've only been running, what, 15 minutes? Okay, thank you, ta-da. Right, just did a job there. Just dropped off here in Liverpool, Deli Fonseca. That's it, Deli Fonseca, just around the corner here in the south end of Liverpool, the south end of the city centre, back end of the Albert Dock, Sefton Street, if we're being precise. And that came from the L14 area. Took me 21 minutes to do it, and I travelled 6.86 miles. And have a guess how much I was paid? How much was I paid for that then? I was paid £12.41. You're liking it? You're liking it? Yeah, yeah. Liverpool city centre at 2:23 on a Sunday afternoon, and all is quiet, and the map is quiet. It's quiet. There's this. No, there's not that. Yes, there is. There's a little like grey mist over the app. A little grey mist over the app. What that means, God only knows. Because back in the day, when Uber was good, there used to be a grey mist, and that told you that the area you were in was reasonably busy. Not surge busy, but reasonably busy. Now we're online now in the city centre, coming through the Strand, past the Three Graces, centre of Liverpool, 10 days before Christmas. And there's no jobs in the city centre at this time of day. So, what does that tell you? Well, lads. Oh, God. No, what it tells you, lads, is that Uber's crap, lads. And I've always said Uber's crap, lads. And you should never have left the base, lads, because Uber is crap. Right, okay. Stop calling me lad as well. I don't like getting called lad all the time. Why, lad? It's your name. It's not my name. My name's Gary. Why, Gary? Calm down, lad. No, call me lad. Hey, what's with the beard, lad? Don't call me lad. What's with the beard, Gary? What's with the beard, Gary? Is it because you're going bald, like Gary? Is it because you're going bald, Gary? No, it's because I want a beard. Is it your tart, like? Is your tart to grow a beard? No, she's not my tart. She's my partner. Lads. You do what she's told you to do, don't you, lads? Stop calling me lad. Currently in Formby, just dropped off at the Old Dubliner pub, a new pub in Formby, and it's doing very, very well. Right, off now for Samuel, coming in at a 4.97 rating. It's a £10 odd job, just under £11. It's going to Ocean Plaza, which is in Southport, which will put me then, hopefully, into a really busy area, because Southport can be busy, but what's the chances of me coming back here from Southport? Possible. Keep tuned. Yeah, that job went half a mile for £7. 2 minutes in the car for £7. Sometimes it works okay like that, but other times it really doesn't. But that was I was pulled from Southport for that. So £7, half a mile, yeah. So, my friends and fellow drivers, we are in Formby, but it's now time for some fuel. So we're going to get some fuel, and then we're going to carry on this magical mystery tour, which, as you know, if you're an Uber driver now, in 2024, it's just one long, arduous, whatever that means, grind. Fuel all in, and off we go. Yes, as the darkness now sets in, the gloom's in, and back in Formby. Went up to Ainsdale, right back into Formby, and today is as every day is now an Uber, a bloody grind. It's a grind. New low fare options, new way of doing it. It is a absolute grind. But if it's bad now, imagine what it's going to be like in January. January is going to be an absolute nightmare. If Uber keep the fares the way they are, and they probably will, they'll keep the fares the way they are, because they've got loads of people on the app, loads of riders on the app, loads of drivers on the app. So why would they change it? Which weird and wonderful place are we in now? We are in Skelmersdale. And we've been running for just on 7 hours. We've done 12 trips, and we've done £110. So you might think £110's all right, isn't it, for 12 trips? Well, comparing it to the old days, no, it's not good really at all. But we press on. It's of course, Christmas is literally on the doorstep of us now as well, and it's not busy right now in Scam. It's not busy, but there's that mist again. It's that little grey mist is around me in Ormskirk and a little bit further afield, but generally it's just misty, but nothing spectacular. And today so far, no surge at all. Okay, so we are done. We did, tell you how much we did now. I'd had this a second ago. Why have I forgotten it? Because I'm stupid. So we have done £132.98 in 16 trips. It's now 9 o'clock. So we've done it in 9 hours, really, not 10 or between. I was going to do between 10 and 12, wasn't I? But I've called it a day at 9 hours because it's now gone very, very quiet. And it's 10 days to Christmas. So it's £132 and 16 jobs in 9 hours. Good going. 10 days before Christmas. Is it? Is that good going? Is that good money? Is that really good money? 10 days before Christmas, 132.98 in 16 jobs. You tell me. If you're new to Uber, you might think that's great. Yeah, it's brilliant, that. If you've been at Uber as long as me, you'll know that ain't good, really. That ain't good. That's not good, considering your expenses are around about 30% of your income is expenses. That's not good, really, to make a profit. And don't forget, Uber in 2025, 6, 7 are pushing for all electric vehicles. Now, if the fares are this low, how in the name of God can you drive an all electric vehicle, the expense of an all electric vehicle, and make a decent living? A lot of drivers now are now working 7 days a week, 12 to 14, 15 hours a day. Is that really living? That's not a job, that's a way of life. If your job becomes your life, then that ain't good. That's not good for your mental health, not good for your family, not good for anyone, really. If you're doing that amount of work 7 days a week, if you're working every single day of the week, full shifts, for what? For what? For what? For a better life, for more money, for a great living. But they say this job isn't a great living anymore. You'll make good money if you work every single hour you can, if you max out your drive time every single day. But that is absolutely gonna kill you in the end. That will kill you in the end. Your job should be your job, and then you go home and you have your home life and your family life, not 7 days a week doing your job. And let's not forget, you're not really self-employed anymore with Uber. You're not really self-employed. You know, the sick pay, try and claim sick pay. It's not easy to claim sick pay. Your holiday pay, that doesn't exist anymore, does it? Your holiday pay just doesn't exist anymore now. Your pension, yeah, your pension does exist, and they take off every week. But if you started your pension with Uber when you're in your 30s or 40s, it ain't worth having. You know, if you got your pension now and you're keeping it running, just use it as a saving scheme. So when you hit 55, just pull it out. 55, you have a few quid, but it won't sustain you through your retirement. Now pensions won't get you through your retirement, really. Well, that's it for this one. That's it for this video. I am coming to the end with Uber. I really think I'm coming to the end with Uber. Now, it's 10 days to Christmas, and I'm going to be firing out a few videos before Christmas and over Christmas and into January. Now, into January is when it's gonna really matter, because in January, the first week of January, I'm going to do a video, and it is literally make or break on this job. It's make or break. Now, don't forget, I've done this job for 25, 20, nearly 26 years. I've been with Uber 9 years now, coming up to 9 years with Uber. And I've seen the changes, massive changes on this platform. And it all really started when them two blokes, the App and Courier Drivers Union blokes, took Uber to court. And since then, to benefit the drivers, to give the drivers a better deal on the app. The deal before that wasn't bad. 25 or 20% commission. You knew where you stood. And it was between the driver and the rider. Now it's between the driver and Uber. It's all changed. So them lads who took Uber to court to get a better life for drivers, actually now, the drivers now are probably in the worst position that they've ever been in. The worst position now is now 2025 for me as a driver is really make or break. So videos between now and January are going to be shit videos, and we're going to see whether or not I can maintain an income. I can get a good income. It should be brilliant money now because it's Christmas, for God's sake. But will it be? Will it be good money? I'm not working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. They're the 3 days I have off. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, have them off, okay? So I'm not working them. But I'm working bits in between. And this video's going to be firing out now all the time. There's going to be videos firing out quickly, more than once a week, till January. And then January, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to roll the camera, and it's going to be make or break. At this minute in time, it's break. If it is break, and I leave the job, the channel ain't going anywhere, by the way, as well. The channel will continue. It may be different, but it will continue, okay? So subscribe, because you could be watching something better in the new year, something more interesting than this. This is interesting, isn't it? Well, sort of. In the new year. So don't forget to subscribe. As always, comment down below, because your comments mean a lot to me. So comment down below, and we'll see videos now between now and January. We'll see whether or not we can get the income up to, like today I said it was going to be 300 quid. That's fanciful. That was fanciful, because 300 quid, I think, unless you're working your full clock, even then you may not hit it, because of the fares have been lowered so much. Sadly, we're now like America on Uber. Low fares, longer and longer and longer hours on the road. That's the way it's gone. Maybe it's the economy as well. The economy is not great as well, but unemployment's still relatively low in the UK. But who knows? Who knows? But watch out, videos coming up. They're going to be coming up. Countdown to Christmas. And it'll have the date, and underneath it'll have a little caption whether or not it's going to be good, great, terrible, ridiculous, stupid, oh my God. Their captions are going to be underneath to sort of give you an idea of how the shifts have gone. 9 years practically on the app, and I've never known it this bad. Thanks for watching. Give the video a comment down below as always. Subscribe, because in January you could be watching something a little bit different. Or maybe not.